Thank you, Greg. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anurag. Few familiar faces in the crowd. No pressure being the first people to actually kick this off. So we are here fundamentally for sales, right? And in fact, most of you, for your organization, sales is fundamental to the business, right? But it's not being easy in sales anymore. And there's a lot of digitization and self-service efforts was there. But in fintech, we believe it's still fundamental to your business to have people involved. And that's really what we are there to provide. At a leadership level, to be able to understand, where should the sales and development efforts be? At a manager level, to be able to understand what are the salespeople doing on a daily basis? Where can the managers intervene and help their salespeople, coach them to become better? And at a salesperson's job is just not easy. It's got so many things going on. What do they focus on? How do they meet their numbers? How do they get predictability in what they do? This is why Vymo built about 4.5 years ago a personal sales assistant. It's a mobile-first AI-based application. We're working with about 50 plus organizations today. I like the word Chris Skinner used in the morning, tech fin. We started off being agnostic, but 80% of our organizations that we deal with are in financial services. It's deployed across 75,000 salespeople right now on the ground, where the daily average usage of the mobile is about 85%. So 85 out of 100 people on a daily basis are using this to be able to manage and execute their tasks, right? It does this through a couple of ways, and that's what we're going to demo you. One is to be able to drive next best actions, recommendations, suggestions straight to the sales guy so that they really know what they need to be focused on, how they need to achieve their numbers. And then for this to actually automatically get detected by way of the mobile phone, so all the activities that they do to get logged back into an underlying CRM, if there is a CRM, and then the management could then use that data for accurate forecasting, better predictability of business, and for also coaching their entire sales staff and sales team. So we have a demo prepared for you today where Ashish is going to walk you through the day in the life of a salesperson and what is it that they would do to actually execute the task better.
Thanks. So what we're going to do now is run through very quickly on how Vymo helps a salesperson get more out of his day-to-day life. So I'm logged in onto the app as a sales agent. The first thing I get to see is what my calendar looks like today. So the morning when I get up, I know exactly what my schedule is, who do I need to meet. And we integrate this back with your Office 365. So you have a unified calendar with all your meetings. The system also suggests meetings. So based on where my meetings are, based on where I'm going to be today and how much time I have on my calendar, the system actually suggests possible customers I could meet or prospects that are in that area that I haven't spent time with, that I could spend more time with. In case I do have a little more extra time or one of my meetings gets canceled, I can also look for nearby options. So who are the other prospects who I have near my current location or where I'm going to be in the afternoon to get to see where I can do more meetings or who I can meet over there. So I'm going to look at. I also have an access. I also have access to what my funnel looks like. So I have 47 leads. I've not engaged with 31 of them, or probably I just haven't updated. And I have a chance of closing 4 of them. We'll get into more details on that in just a sec. I also have 15 existing customers that I'm continuously engaging with, trying to cross-sell, trying to get more business out of those. I have a view of all the activities that I've done this month, and this predominantly is auto-detected. So calls that happen to customers, calls that are received from customers get auto-logged. Meetings get detected based on geofencing. So I walk into a meeting, I move out, the system knows I met Alex. I have a view of what my performance looks like, so a dashboard on the go, along with what my targets are and where I am in meeting those targets. Okay. So moving on to the calendar, I see my meetings for today, and I'm going to look at Alice. So Alice is a customer that I've just met. I've got the lead from somewhere, so the system allows for aggregation of leads from multiple sources. I could add leads on my own, pull them from the CRM, from the website, from marketing campaigns, and aggregate them all here. I'm going to call Alex, try and set up a meeting. So I call the number directly from the app. The phone dials in. It's probably going to ring there in a second. But the app is completely integrated with the phone's dialer, so it knows how long the call lasted, did it actually connect, was the call answered. And based on the duration of the call and the actual outcome, it suggests the next best action. So, and obviously it gets auto-logged, so I don't have to manually log in that I called Alex and try and set up the meeting, right? Alice, sorry. Gonna disconnect now. Right. So the call's ended, and immediately from the phone, the application shows a suggestion in terms of, so the call was logged, it lasted for 8 seconds. How was the conversation? Was it good? Was it neutral? Was it bad? You say good, immediately add some notes into it. Right? And then you update the status of the lead, that gets automatically logged. And you see that the outbound call is automatically logged. And similarly, any call that, if Alice did call me, that would happen the same way. Very similar in a way of navigation, so I'm going to do a mock visit. So I visited Alice, I left the location, the system pops up again. I don't have to manually come back into the office and enter these details. So managers also have a real-time view of who I met and what happened in that interaction right then and there. I can update the details immediately. So I'm going to move this and say, yep, the first meeting was confirmed. I'm meeting them tomorrow or day after for 30 minutes, and I submit. So with just a few simple clicks, I'm done updating the app without actually having to open it immediately after the meeting. Right? The solution allows for a workflow to be configured, so I have a history of all the interactions that I've done with the customer, all the details available to me right there when I'm out on the field, so I don't have to go back and refer to the CRM, and we integrate that over here as well. The workflow is set up completely based on the business that it is, based on the product that I'm selling. So I can set up meetings, I can set up follow-ups. The system also suggests what I should be doing next with the customer. So there's a next best action that, that would come up in terms of what it is that I should be doing with the customer next in order to be able to convert it better. Right? Sorry. So moving on, I also have, we're talking about the existing customers, managing existing relationships. So I get to see all the customers that I'm currently mapping, what their business is as of today. So it pulls out information about the customer's revenue and the potential in terms of what business they can give us from internal systems. I get to see how their performance has been on various aspects. Historical meetings with the customer, all upcoming engagements with that particular customer. I also get to see if there are any cross-sell opportunities that I have running with that customer in real time. So it's all about making his life easier on a day-to-day basis and take it away from being cumbersome in terms of entering data back into your clunky CRM systems and back-end systems. That's all we have time for today.
Time's up, yeah. Thank you.